Hey guys, it's me coming to you again from a very wet and pretty horrible June evening in Oxford. I'm sure June for most of you out there means sun and lovely warm summer weather, but certainly not here in the UK, not usually, and this is no exception. It's about 7:30 in the evening and I've got a boiling hot cup of coffee to keep me warm. And I thought I'd turn on the camera to do something, find some way of keeping myself busy tonight because there's certainly not a lot else to do. And what I thought I'd do today is actually do something I haven't done for quite a while, and I actually only did once, something I've been meaning to do for a while, which is sort of keeping in spirit with trying to make more videos about studying Japanese at university, stuff like that, is actually do some textbook reviews of textbooks that I own and have used over the course of like the last 5 years studying Japanese, and just pulled this one off my bookshelf. It's going to be the wrong way around. That is the only negative about trying to do these videos. If I can find a way to flip it around, if anyone knows a way to flip it around afterwards, that would be great. But even if you, hopefully you might be able to tell what this is anyway. It says a dictionary of basic Japanese grammar, and it's published by the Japan Times, and it's pretty well known. A lot of people will have seen this who study Japanese, and a lot of people will have used this. It's a 3-part series. There's this one, the yellow one is the basic one, and I think it's the blue one is the intermediate, and a red one for advanced grammar. I only own the yellow one, so it's the only one I'm going to do. But I was lucky enough when I was out in Japan to actually get given the blue and the red ones for the year to use for free as part of my studies, which was awesome. Because, as I will say, these books are fantastic. If you're looking for a reference grammar or a set of reference grammars, which you will want if you're going to take your Japanese seriously. I mean, I know there's plenty of resources online. There's Taikim, there's all kinds of online, JLPT, Tanos.co.jp, I think it's called. There's plenty of grammar websites, but nothing that quite goes into the detail that these do. These are fantastic books that I would highly recommend to anyone. I can just open up to any page in here. Kudasai, I'm sure many of you will know. I'm sure you probably won't be able to read this, but this is, well, you won't be able to read anyway because it's backwards, but even if you could, you probably wouldn't because it's too small. But Kudasai, many of you will know, please. Pretty basic grammar, but for those of you starting out, it's something you definitely need to know. And it just goes into such fantastic depth. It tells you it's an auxiliary verb, imperative form, please do something, and then it breaks down sentences, how to use them, and then it'll just give you it just gives you so many example sentences, more than you could possibly need for this, and it will break down each different use and the nuances of each use, and it will just really explain the grammar inside out. This will just have basically any bit of basic Japanese grammar that you need, and the 3 books between them. I think this cost £35, £34.99. I got it at a bit of a discount off that price because I was a student. It's actually it's just under, again it's backwards, but as you can see there, it's just under 3,000 yen in Japan, so about, by today's exchange rate, probably about £24 I would guess, at around that. I haven't checked the exchange rates lately, so it's actually a bit more divide abroad, but that's no real surprise. Yeah, I mean, there are a few reference grammars out there, a few that we used in our Portsmouth, for any of you football fans out there. Play up Pompey. Yeah, there are a few that we used in our course over the years that were there, but you definitely come back to this. As good as the internet resources are, it is still good to have a paper reference to have on your desk when you're studying, for times when you might not have your computer around, or you might not have your laptop with you, or there might not be an internet connection. And they're just so comprehensive. It's difficult to find it on the internet grammars that are just this comprehensive, and for the price to get all three of them, they're about as good as it comes. It's accessible. Of course, it's a grammar. It's not going to be particularly exciting. It can be fairly dry. It's just explanations, example sentences, but it goes into so much depth, and it does such a good job of explaining it. You can't complain. It's got the kanji, but it's got the romaji for those people who, if you're using this, you're probably going to be a beginner, so you might not know the script inside out, but it's got the script there as well as the Roman letters underneath. It's fantastic. It's got an index at the back. It's got everything you could possibly need in here. So yeah, basically, apologies again for the mirror image. Hold the mirror up to your laptop, it'll be fine. Dictionary of Basic Japanese Grammar and its companions, which you can find online. I'm sure you can find on Amazon or anywhere like that for a decent price. Highly recommended. Get it.